on the reality of the soul's world and spiritual warfare. The biblical basis of the world of soul can be found in many places, but the word air there is a part in line with the meaning of the world of the soul to talk about at this book. The word air is expressed in Greek as air. This means air or empty. However, there is something called energy in the air that seems to be empty. So, when a person has evil intentions in his heart, evil spirits went into him and worked, and in him was united with his evil will. The evil energy, which became more poisonous, spreads through him into the real world. Hate and contempt, enmity, murder, violence, etc. will appear in reality. The world of the soul exists the same as the real world in which we live, although science has not proven it. However, because it is invisible, it is not directly aware of its existence. It clearly interacts with the real world and governs most of the evil deeds and corruptions of the real world. That's why the Bible exhorts us to guard our hearts more than anything else. This is because in the world of the soul, we are constantly urged to harbor an evil heart. Therefore, if there is a man has wisdom to see good with his eyes, and if has the power to cast evil from his heart, he will be able to defend himself from this evil generation. But unfortunately, there is not a single righteous person on this earth who can do it on their own. Because the reality is that no one after Adam can become righteous on his own. We must rely on God, who is the source of true goodness and power. To enter into His justifying grace, you must be born again through the cross of Jesus Christ. The world of the soul constantly creates idols and illusions. It is also the main cause of hatred and worldly desires in people's hearts, and in the midst of resentment and greed, the thoughts of murder and violence become the reality of the real world. It is also the source of oblivion that makes us forget eternal judgment with pleasure and greed. The world of the soul is like drunken wine, and those who are drunk are blinded. So you become blind to God, who is holiness and truth, and your eyes are opened to the lusts of the world and the lusts of the flesh. Not knowing that his own soul will be destroyed, leaving only the shell of his body, he will be exploited and dragged away by the evil spirits of the soul world. It is as if he was truly naked and did not know his shame. Spiritual warfare is actually a war that is waged in this world of the soul. In this war there is no retreat or compromise, and you have to fight this good fight of faith until the end of your life. But there is no need to worry, because our Lord Jesus Christ first triumphed on the cross, and His Spirit will be with us to the end of the world to lead us to eternal victory. Therefore, if you don't give up and don't turn around, this is a battle you can't help but win.